Today, I'm going to be ranking Fortnite locations based on how livable they are. So first up, we have Tilted Towers. Now, Tilted Towers, some spots are actually pretty nice. You know, you got the Duck Building, got the L Apartments. You know, they're actually not too bad. But then you also have the not so great locations like that one brick building by Clock Tower. You have Trump Tower. You have that one building that's always broken because of the cube. So honestly, I think I could probably last in Tilted Towers, I'd say 6 months. And next we have the Agency. The Agency now, it's a very nice building. You know, Midas is running the place, but I do have to say quite a lot of henchmen walking around. It's gonna be quite loud, obnoxious, and noisy walking around. You know, we all know what happened with the weather. It actually completely blew up Agency. Probably live in the Agency for about a month. Next, we have the Shark. Now, the downside with the Shark, yes, it's a very nice building. Downside I have with the Shark is that it's an island. It's an island. You have to have a boat to get in and out. You know, one hurricane and you're cooked. I mean, just not for me. Not for me. I think I could probably last a week. Next, we have the Rig. Again, it's the same thing as the Shark, just like way worse in my opinion. You're just living on an oil rig. Gonna smell like oil all the time. Very flammable. You light a match, you could explode the whole thing. So honestly, I'd probably last a day. Probably live for about a day. Next, we have Boney Burbs. Now, Boney Burbs here. This is kind of gonna get controversial here. Honestly, I think I would die at Boney Burbs. I mean, hear me out here. Hear me out. Boney Burbs. One gust of wind and your house is gonna fall to the ground. I mean, we look at these. One severe thunderstorm and the roof's gonna fly off because it's made with some low budget, not knockoff tarp. It doesn't even look like a tarp. It's just bad. So plus it's just ancient Stone Age. Not for me. I think I would die because like one gust of wind, the house would fall on top of me and I'd kick the bucket. Next we got Craggy Cliffs. Now here we go. We're getting into the nicer spots now. I think personally Craggy Cliffs, I could probably last 6 months at Craggy Cliffs. You know, you could argue the forever home, but it's by the water, so you're gonna have tsunamis, you're gonna have natural disasters every single day. Not gonna be a huge fan of that one, but I think I could last 6 months with a nice sturdy house. Next we have Dunes Domain, and I'm going to put in I would die because you have Dr. Doom himself living with you. If you say something bad about the guy, honestly, Dr. Doom, he's giving off Kim Jong-un vibes. So honestly, I do think if you say like, man, Dr. Doom's cape looked like buns this morning, he's gonna off you. You know what I'm saying? So that's bad. Plus you got the In and Out, you got the Avengers level threat. You know, no. Next we have Shifty Shafts. I could die here. I'm putting it at bottom of could die here because if I forget my hard hat and I'm walking in the cave, rock falls on my head and I'm dead. So, and plus one false move, you're gonna fall down that big pit in the middle. Not for me. Next you got Haunted Hills, and this is another I would die at Haunted Hills because I get spooked and I would die. Okay, there's ghosts at graveyards. Everybody knows this is common knowledge. There's ghosts at graveyards. I would die. Next we have Gotham City. Hot take here, not really that hot. I would die. I would die in Gotham City. No doubt about it. I would die in Gotham City. The Joker would blow up my apartment, so we would die at Gotham City. Next we have Dusty Depot. I would die at Dusty Depot. Hear me out. Mostly because I'd probably have a work-related accident at Dusty Depot. There would definitely be a work-related accident. And also you gotta remember the meteor's coming in. And me personally, everybody at the time thought the meteor was gonna hit Tilted Towers, so I would not have moved out of Dusty Depot, and I would have gotten smashed by a meteor. Next we have Tilted Town, and I would die at Tilted Town. 100%. Put it below Gotham City. It's a Wild West. They'd kill you for having a funny looking haircut. No. Next we have Junk Junction. I would most likely die at Junk Junction because I would fall into the trash compactor. But I do think I could. I think it's below Shifty Shafts Haunted Hills. Next we have Lazy Links. I could live at Lazy Links for about 6 months before I'd get bored of golfing all the time. Next, you have Stealthy Stronghold, and I will die at Stealthy Stronghold because that is where the Predator lives, and he would eat me alive. Next, you have Tomato Temple. I would most likely die at Tomato Temple because I'd probably get sacrificed. But I do think I do have a higher chance to live at Pressure Plant. Rickety Rig. I feel like I would fall in the garbage that keeps the place up above the ground, and I would sink in it and suffocate and die. So we'd put that right there. Next we have Slurpy Swamp. I feel like I would contract either a disease or superpowers, and if we're going disease, I'd probably die, but we're just gonna be, I feel like I last a week at Slurpy Swamp, like very bottom, I know, above Coral Castle. Steamy Stacks, I would die at Steamy Stacks. I would be the repair guy in the big smokestack, and I'd fall all the way down. Next we have the Fortilla. I feel like the Fortilla would fall apart, and I would die. So But I feel like that's very low, that chance of that happening. Put it low. We'll put it bottom of the list. Next, we have the ruins. I think this is the agency blown up, if I'm being correct here. I feel like I would fall through the floorboards and probably die. So put that, like, above Junk Junction. Next, we have the yacht. I feel like the yacht would sink. Knowing my luck, I feel like the yacht would sink. So I'd probably die, but that's very low chance of that. Next, we have Chonker Speedway. Now, Chonker Speedway, I feel like I would 50-50 here. I think I could last like a day at Chonker Speedway. Last about a day. But it's borderline. I could die from a car, though. So that is my list. That is my list. Let me know if you guys like it. WL list in the comment section down below. I will link this down in the description if you want to go and check it out. If you guys want me, let me know if you guys want to see anything else on this channel. Any other tier list videos. What kind of tier list videos you guys want. Let me know in the comment section down below. And I will see you on the next one.